Hi everyone, hope all are going good. Anybody have any question or query? So let me know. No one have any queries? Okay, so I got one question. Yeah, good evening, Shashank. How to use SQL Map and its working process? Okay, see, SQL Map is the automation tool that we are using it. So to work on that, you have to first identify the error based URL link, and then you can just take that particular URL link and use with the SQL map to perform in that part. Okay, so that will help you to get more details, particularly that thing. Okay, so that's how we can connect with the SQL injection and to perform. And to give, I will give a link, Sushant, so that you can check out it how to use it. For a demo video, I will also give a one link. Maybe you can ping in the WhatsApp, so there I can give the link for that part. Injection through screen. Okay, so have you tried to any some real website or not? Anybody have tried? This is the you can use it for a reference part. Yeah. Anyone else have any doubt or query? Do ask. No one. I think we have very less people, so no issues there. Let me reshare it. Ah, yeah, I got one more. So if we find a vulnerability in a database, we perform database dump. Yeah, it is allowed. So we have to reach as much as possible at the endpoint. Then you can use that link and just run the query. Okay. So if you just get it, the database. So if it is vulnerable at that much level, they can easily dump the database automatically. So we don't have to do let's hard work that much to dump and then read all the queries, because we not remember every possible queries. We have lots of things to perform. That's why. So there is a reason that you can use it and it will dump. If it is getting a pass, there will be a one condition is that if it is not able to dump the data due to firewall is enabled, or firewall is stopping the particular attack. So that will be a one condition. Else it will be all good to dump the data. Right? If you have got any website to work on, if not, so let me know. I will provide you the one website for the testing purpose. You can do beginners or advanced level users also for bug bounty. Okay, the voice is breaking. Let me change to my Wi-Fi connection so that everybody got only the light is come. So give me a one second. Okay. Now the voice is clear. Yeah. I think the just me check that. Okay. So now I think it's visible. Uh, Now it's clear, I think. Great. Yes, great. So for SQL map, to get a query, let me share my screen. Okay, I think it's visible. Correct. So to how you can use the SQL map, particularly this is the one block you can go through and check out it. That let's suppose we have reached at some certain point. This is given. So we got like that till here. Some query, some ID equal to some file upload. Then how we can perform? We just have to install the SQL map and then we can do. So let me showcase you in Kali machine. Yes, Anand, to perform in a bug bounty kind of platform and this thing. So you need to learn the method and the approach, not the same, commands actually, because in different websites, we have different techniques are available to find the vulnerability. So every website have its own approach to, perform because the language we have to find that on which language the website is built. Maybe it is built in JavaScript, maybe in Python, maybe in PHP language. So different website have different techniques to test, perform the testing part. So that thing we have to follow to work on. Okay. Let me connect with the internet. Okay, so you can just type SQL map. It is already come up and hyphen help. You will get a full list about the all the options. So there is a one option called hyphen dump all, or you can just enumerate the data. These are the options are coming. You can increase the level of testing. 1 to 5 is the level of range. If you go with 1, it will not go very slow method. If it is a 5, so it will scan very fast. So sometimes if the firewall is on, maybe if you are using a 5 level of scanning range, it will detect and it will stop the dumping or testing the SQL injection. Okay. Then you can try to find some data if you have. This is hyphen u, you can use simply URL. So let's suppose we go to the website test one hub dot. This is the one we have. There we go to sign, and by default is the test is good. This is for the testing purpose. Okay, you can see other users also try to perform some attack and something like that. So there you can go to the category. We have 4 categories products are available, like poster, painting. So if I click on painting, you can see we got some product, and there you can see we got this type. So if I just use single category, you can see I got an error. Simple like that. But this is not how easy when we are doing on bug bounty platforms. Like we have the hacker one is there, or we can go with bug crowd. A reason is that because on this both platform we have already more than 2 lakh, 3 lakh plus, already researchers are doing testing. So to get good config, we have very good competition here. You can see these are the recent new websites are updated, but already in past somebody already testing this thing. Right now we are talking somebody else is already in the testing phase because they have learned things very, earlier. That's why. Same thing also, you can go to the companies, then we have programs, here we have the directives. So these are some new companies. You will go downward, you will get more websites. You can try to do testing. It's illegal, not a issue is there. Even in HackerOne is also, you can see full list is available. Big companies we have, Starbucks, Shopify, PayPal. But these are the big website. That means we have lots of people already testing on the website. So maybe we are just a beginner, but already some are very expert who are doing the testing on this website. So they will get first, bug. Okay, so we have to take patience to learn. Let's suppose we have one shopping cart is one website we have. So first of all, before you start testing or submitting report, you have to think like what are the scope areas. These are the areas where we need to do testing. And now you can see here, the language is also mentioned. It is written in ASP.NET and jQuery. So there, this kind of vulnerability will not work because this website is built in PHP. And this is the website which is built in, where it is going. This is the website is built in ASP.NET. So ASP.NET, we need to find first of all the what kind of, flow of data is there. And then you can try to perform testing. Also, you have to see that what are the vulnerabilities are accepted. Let's suppose if you are performing denial of service attack or DOS attack or rate limiting testing or cache poisoning or something is related to Cloudflare. So there will not accepting because this is out of scope. Even if you find some vulnerability, they will not pay you because they are not in the, checking for that. So these are the things you have to read first of all, and then you have to set up this, required header in the burp suite. So you have to configure this thing. Or if you want to create an account, you can go here as a free promo account. So they will get the, idea that this is for the testing purpose. Someone is creating an account. So these are the, steps is given before start testing. Okay, then you can try to find vulnerability. That's how, you can do it. Not, just like start, just we have seen the website name. Now I go to the website directly and then do starting. We have to wait and understand the flow of website. Then you can try in both parts. But remember that this both website is not for a beginner levels, but even it is also a beginner level because maybe like lots of hackers are, doing testing on this website on a daily basis. So we have to, get some vulnerability. We have to wait for that particular part because we have not learned everything right now. So you can start testing, not a issue is there. But remember, read the first, all the rules and regulation so that if you found any vulnerability, you can come into the in this target that is called in scope because these are the scopes or these are the website link is eligible for the bounties, not this one. Subdomains is not accepting there, and if we have found this kind of vulnerabilities, so this is also not accepted. Okay, that's the thing. Now going to this, we have found this, and let's suppose we have reached here. Now the next task that we have to do is the order by and finding the, let's suppose it's 5 minus minus enter. We got a data. So it's, I think, Windows base hosting, you got again a data. Okay, so if I use here, then if I'm trying, we got an error in this way. Now we will reach to 4. No information you got. Then you can go for 3. We here, or even we can just read this remove order by syntax error. It is giving, I think. Okay. So we need to remove this also and check. So there we have to see that at what level we are getting in no error or something like that. Even there also 8. So you can see it is not in accepting like this. Yeah. So how we can generate a report to find a bug as we have ignored. Thought it will be enough for bug bounty. Yes, Prasanna. that what we are learning, these are the vulnerabilities you can try on real website, and you can find a bug also in that particular part. No issues there. There is no environment we have to set up. We required Bob suit and some automation tool if you want to do. In a Kali machine, you can set up it and then you can start testing. Now, how you can do the reporting part? Well, here you can see you have the option called submit a report. You have found something. So you can go to the submit button and they have their own format is available that you can do. So first, let me just log in at gmail.com. Crowd. Let me check this is running or not. No. But, okay. No problem. Let me log in there. So they have their own, report is available. Or for sample reports, you can, check it. Lots of we have available. Mm, eh, okay. Need to check. I have multiple accounts actually, which will work. Okay. I think this is working. Okay. So when you found some vulnerabilities, you have an option in the, let's suppose these are the some submission is done just recently, like 9 years ago. That thing. So I go to my directory and let's suppose I want to perform a testing on some good website. Fossil is also there. Okay, let's go to this website. Okay, so they have given some scope areas. These are the scopes that we have to find. It's a non-profit organization, so they have not given any kind of money-based reward. Only the website. So these are the website that you can find any vulnerability. You can submit. So let's suppose I found something. I can go to the submit report, and there you have to provide like on which domain you have found. Let's suppose we have found on this particular .uk based website, which is a mobile base. You can click here. After clicking here, you can type which this is a domain we have found. Okay, so let's go. We got domain. Then you can go downward. That is the second step. What kind of vulnerability you have found? So you can select a vulnerability which is related to OAuth's top 10 if you remember something SQL injection. So you can click on OAuth's top 10 A1 injection. You will get now in injection which kind of vulnerability? It is OS command injection, SQL injection, or LDAP. Let's suppose you found SQL injection. You can select SQL injection. Then you can go to the third option, that what is the level of vulnerability you have found. Let's suppose we have found high level, or maybe if you don't know, you can give you can talk to with us that which area you want to select, or you can click here to understand that how you are doing the rating. So if you click in question mark, it will redirect to this page, that how you can select what is the high level vulnerability, low level vulnerability, something like that. Okay. So there, let's suppose we found high level vulnerability, because SQL injection always come in high level or critical level. Okay, that you have done. Now here you have to go downward. That is what is the title you have. Like you have found SQL injection in search box or in URL that you can type, and then you can type your whole step is procedure, that how you started testing, what are the steps that you have found that this is the possible area. So I do the testing. You can add a screenshot, or you can see the preview. Then what will be the impact that you have to do, or even you can select a file of images and record a small video also, screen recording that you can do, and then you can submit. Time spam, if you require to get some more details, you can give. Else this is how it look like as an output, and then you can submit here report. Same thing is also in the bug crowd also. So you don't have to create your own some custom report. They already have the mentions. Only the things that matter we have to follow that. You have to select that in which category it is coming, first thing. And there you have to select that which kind of vulnerability it is, because we have a full list of vulnerability actually available. So it is a more than, 30, 40 around, I think, if I'm not wrong, 70 plus vulnerability list is available from A to Z. So it will take time to learn every type of vulnerability. If you don't know that how we can categorize, so we can, available for helping you out. Okay, so there you can discuss, then you can submit it. That thing you can do. Okay. Now, if you try to hack them, your browser got if my IP. See, Hansraj, correct. So before testing, let me go to again. I will showcase you. They have given some instructions. Okay, let's suppose I go to WinStream. So there we have to do testing method. They will provide you the bubsuit configuration file. If I'm not wrong, these are the scopes. Okay, activity. Disclosure program rules. They will not directly block you because you're not doing any kind of DDoS attack actually. You're just doing manual testing. So in manual testing, you don't have to got any kind of error. They will not block you until you are not doing any kind of brute force attack or anything infrastructure related. you know that particular part we have to see. So you can do manual testing and try to perform less automation tools, because automation tool is like thing we are requesting more and more onto the server. So firewalls or IDS, that is detection system, will alert them. So they will block the IP address for 24 hours at least. Okay. So that thing you have to do. So you can go easily step by step, explore the pages and do. So there will be no blockages there. That thing you can mention. And how to fix website after getting SQL injection error. Sites after giving quotation, it always not fix. Uh, Raptim Das, yeah, correct. So see, to fix the SQL injection errors, you don't have to do the fixation, but let's suppose if you are also a developer, so you can do the validation of the queries. In validation of the queries, you can enable the errors will be filter out. Also, you can enable the firewalls. So here we have all the solutions are available. OAuth, you can just search SQL mitigation on OAuth. You will get all the cheat sheet about the prevention method depending on which language the website is using. Okay, so first thing we do the parameterize the queries, that is sub single inverted comma is we are getting a error. So that thing we can parameterize this thing. A different language or different commands. If the website is in built in Java, there is some called function this. If we have .NET application, the website is, so we can use SQL command and we can use binding it. If it is a PHP based website, you can bind a function bind parameter. So this will filter out the functionalities, and this is some sample code it is written. So you can give a suggestion to the developers that you can follow this thing to secure. So the person who already doing the database management or who are working on the back end, they will fix the website. But we have to check that which language the website is built, and the database, it is what it will be, a MySQL, NoSQL, or SQLite, MongoDB. That we have to check it. How many attacks we have to learn to become a good hunter. And now, to become a good hunter, there is a no limitation is there. The reason is that every new day there will be something new is coming, or something new technology is coming, or some new vulnerability is coming into the website world or mobile hacking or application world. So there is a no stoppage, there is a no limitation is there in hacking world. You learn today something new, tomorrow something new is also happening. So it's unlimited bugs that you will able to find. Only the thing is that you have to persistent with your testing methods and enhance your new type of vulnerabilities that you can gain. So different hackers have their own way of testing method. You can, check some POC reports. If you go to Hacker 101 reports, uh, for bug bounty, they have their own website. So there you can get all the bug bounty programs. This is the one you can follow. So they have given a very good write-ups about the different websites and that thing. Or to read before doing a testing, you can read a one web book is their website. uh, this is the one you can use. Web application handbook is there that you can do. We have more 2 or 3 books that I can recommend that you can read. In that only the different kind of POCs is like proof of concept is given, that how other hackers have found their vulnerabilities, that you can read it and you can get the idea uh, to check out that how the thing is going on. So even you can go to activity in the hacker one, they will give the latest update that which hacker have submitted which kind of vulnerability. So after disclose, all after the fixation is done, they will you know public on the website. So there they you can see hi. So this is a method this particular person has given the ranger. Okay. Hello team, I have just found this particular vulnerability on this website. Then you can see the image, or I think something it is related to the login ID. They have found admin access, and it is also attached some video. So video is not available because they will just hide. And what are the login page they have given? These are the image. So this is a full chatting is going on with the website owner, that is Ignonito. It's a group staff that is giving. That's how you got the access. Okay. So this is how you can find the vulnerability and you can submit. You will get a little idea how the other hackers are submitting the vulnerability and their way of style. So that thing you can also do. Even you can mention that you can try that the hacker is also try with on Firefox browser, and later it also working on the Google Chrome or Chromium browser. So you can try with Brave browser also or Edge browser to test. Or if you are using Mac laptops, you can try to do the in Safari also. So then you can submit the bugs. Okay, that is done. Let me go to one more options like, yeah, fixation is done. What do hackers protect website? They will write any binary code. Even Prasanna, if it is written in binary code also, we have filtration is also available, because in firewalls, we can set up a rules for the same thing. Let's suppose if a hacker using this, let me showcase on the Kali Linux with Bob suit. So even we also doing the same thing. We will do the all the case studies, like what are the possible way that hacker can attack or perform some injection based attack. So maybe they are converting the simple plain text format in uh, particular binary code, or maybe base 64 or 32 format. So that thing also we can filter with the help of firewalls. There we also can define the definition. Of course, to detect that thing, we have to develop some method or algorithm which is developed by the developers. They can do. So here again, we can use it. Let's suppose it is a HTTP, or I'm giving this is like uh, hackevil.com, and this is the website I'm redirecting in the clickjacking vulnerability. So hacker, what they do, they will just encode this thing in base 64. So now it will put like this way. Okay, so we have option is or function is available that if somebody is using this kind of particular code, so that will be detected. It will not accept as a URL. It will not convert. So there we can restrict that particular functions. So we have HTML bind, HTML tag function is available that will just accept URL only. Any other data will come, so it will be blocked, it will not accept it. This kind of rules we can set for that particular part. Okay. So, okay, so there are no difference between tag. Hansraj, there is a difference between white hat hacker and black hat hacker. Only very minor difference is that Both are doing the hacking, finding the vulnerability. Only the thing is that black hat hacker don't require any kind of rules regulation. They are not based on some rules and regulations to perform any attack. They are not taking any permission. But as a white hacker, what we are doing, we are as a ethical way, we are going to this kind of platforms, sign up to this creating an account and sign up, then verifying our ID, proof ID, then we are doing the testing. So this is a ethical way that we are submitting the bugs. But what happen if you are a black hat hacker, we will not check the rules, condition, nothing. We just take a website and try to hack, or just shut down the website. That is a part of like DDoS attack or buffer flow attack or remote code execution. So that is a black hat hacker mindset. But here what we are doing, after finding the vulnerability, we are submitting it, of course, and then we are getting a some bounty. So this is for our hard work. Okay, because no one is available free to secure your website, because what you have learned, you have invested your time, your hard work, your money, correct? So when you are finding some vulnerability, you should get some money, because we have to live. Okay, so that's the way we are performing in an ethical way. That is the thing. Okay, and then we got the binary code is done. Okay, any while doing testing we have to, yeah, Shashank, when we are doing a testing, you can create an account and you can verify. In hacker one is a one very good one, Bugcrowd is there. Apart from that, if you go, there is two more is there. Yes, we hack is another bug bounty platform that you can go through. And then we have the particularly the integrity is also website that you can try to find. So these two more platform is available, but this is like a limited country. They are taking a website, like they are in the only UK area, or one Singapore is there. But these two websites are globally available. Like they take companies from all over the world. So these are the very big platforms, HackerOne and Bugcrowd. Yes, we are just like, they have a very limited area. They are just started. Also, integrity is also only European countries website they are giving you for testing purpose. So that thing you have to, do the particular part. Let me go to home page there. So this is like only for European countries website they are taking, not all over the world. So there also you can create an account and try to find any vulnerability. The chances of getting a bug bounty is some new website which is not that much famous. You can try on this. That is the first tip I will give, because let's suppose it is a very big website like PayPal is there, or Zomato, Swiggy is the kind of website. So already lots of people working on that, because everybody's know this is a big brand, so they will got big money. But at the same time, we have lots of hackers are doing what. But let's suppose this is something unknown brand, or website is there which is not that much famous. So there, if you try, if you found, so there is a chance of getting a bounty is maximum as compared to famous one. So that is the first smart trick that we can use to work on it. Okay, so these are the some website, even there you can try to perform that thing you can do. Then Das also asks another question that I want to say, after getting an error, so the website give this. The symbol is always does not work. Yes, see, Ragdim Das, the the question that you asked about it, this is depend on the website hosting. Actually, let me explain on the notepad. Notepad. So this is a different kind of styles that we use. Let's suppose we got PHP question mark ID equal to 1. So if I use single inverted comma, we got error. But in some website, what we do when we use same thing and then order by 10 minus. So sometimes what happened, we didn't get any error. That is good. We got no errors. Okay, that is correct. So we have to understand that this is a commenting style we use, what we call the comments, so that it will neutralize the SQL query. So why we are using, minus minus, maybe plus sometimes. So this is like, no, Linux. If the website is hosted on Linux operating system, okay. Or if I use something minus minus plus minus, so that will be like the website is hosted on Windows operating system. This kind of an environment we have to check. So that is in a manual testing. The more you do, sometimes we can also use hash to comment or bypass, or if we can use query and then uh, minus minus plus something like that. So this is a testing you have to do so that you can learn. It's not every website will work in this way also. So we have to use something like something like this, or maybe only minus minus sometimes it will work. So that thing we have to actually check. That depends on the different website, how the response we are getting. Sometimes in some website the SQL injection is available, but it will not show you any error. Not show any error because in the background this is running what we call the web application firewall. So it will not showcase you any error. Okay, so that thing you can intercept the particular packet in the burp suite and then try from there instead of going to the live, because we have captured the intercept the header, then you can try that thing also. This is the one technique we can do because SQL injection is like unpredictable. Sometimes we can see easily the error is, sometimes we don't see. So there is a one more uh, type is available that called blind SQL injection. In this what actually happened, there is an error but you will not see the error. And then we have one more what we call the time based error, that at only some specific time you will able to see the error, and if you try again you will not see the error at the same time. So these are the different techniques that you can use it and you can learn. Okay, that's the part. Now different between parallel and do hit and trial way means to step by step. Yeah. Shashank, see, the very good way to start, bug bounty and understand the thing is manual practice is more, good. When you go to any kind of automation tool, so what actually happen here, we have the pre-defined steps are, checking. Any kind of tool you take, it will always just check, predefined steps. So maybe there is a chance that some vulnerability is available, but with the automation tool, that condition is not checked. So we say that this website is have no vulnerability. That's why everybody can start and work in a manual approach. Try to perform and check the website code properly, then the flow of message, like how the input value is accepting, where the link is going to redirect, what is the response we are getting. These are the steps that you can follow. Of course you can see some YouTube videos also, that how you will get some YouTube videos there, you will get a proof of concept, that how the hacker they have steps and follow. That thing you can do. You can check some case studies, that how hacker started and what are the tools they are using. So that thing you can do. Then if you go for any automation tool, try to check all the possible options are available. Even let's suppose everybody use the tool called subfinder, correct? Subfinder, or maybe the sublister you have used for domain enumeration, or I think dealbuster is there, you have maybe use, or maybe GoBuster is there. Okay, but did you have seen that every option you have used? If I can go to the Kali machine and there if I showcase what are the options we have available, or for dealbuster hyphen help, we can get all the list of one options, but everybody has used these options. No, we just use one option that we have seen teach in the class. That's it. So same thing you are doing, but you didn't have read all the other options. What are the different options that we can use, and what are the different things can help us to find more information. So that thing required time to invest. And one more thing, remember that bug bounty is not like, one cup of tea that I just started and we can found the vulnerability. This is like a luck if I found very less time, because it's all about the patience game in bug bounty. Even you can, try to search some podcast videos of hackers, what they are doing in the hacker one. You have lots of, channels are available. They are, giving their own experience on bug bounty. So from there you can get a little idea. This is not, just we started and then done. No, we have to take invest time and work on it to find the vulnerabilities. Like when I was started first time to find a vulnerability, so when I learn SQL injection and I am doing a one website of college at that time, we doing so to find the first bug, it will take 4 days to me almost. I invested every day around 12 to 14 hours to find the bugs. So before finding, I have learned about the SQL queries. What is, query is how the database is working, then how we can do the testing, then we do. I didn't directly jump into the, SQL map at that time because I can, use it. So after 4 days, I found the, queries and I dumped the database from manual approach. So it will take to me as a 4 days to, get a manual testing work. But the same thing when I do with the SQL map, in just 1 hour, I got the whole database is done, something like that. So it is like I say that what is this? I can use this thing and I can found vulnerability. But then I done little bit research. So SQL map also have a set of rules is available that it will check. Let's suppose some condition if I miss here. So now I will say that the website is not vulnerable to SQL injection. But this is not a true because then I go to this manual approach and I had done the little research. So I found like no, this is the actual method is. That's why we required good cybersecurity expert or ethical hackers which have the skills are available. Else what happen? Like company can use any automation tool and they can replace ourselves as a ethical hacker. So why we are doing any kind of job? They can use some automation tool and they can secure their infrastructure. Company can secure themselves by using automation is used to for mainly if you want to do any do recon part, finding the subdomains, because some website have lots of pages like web pages if I'm talking about. So it is not possible you can go manually. You can try to find all the list, make an Excel sheet on there, and then do one by one test. So it's a very long process to perform. And even lots of hackers get their bug bounties only just doing the recon or information gathering what is. We have lots of tools that you can use from GitHub and that. So that will help you all to work on it. Okay. Now let's go to another. In the course, we will learn how to protect the website. Yes, Prasanna, we will tell you that how we can protect the website. That is we're gonna do. Can we do bug bounty on individual website which have bug bounty programs? Yes, Bridges, you can do. You can take any website that you are looking on this list we have available. So in list, if you want to go any website, you can take it and you can do testing. No problem is there. There is a no restriction. You can take any website which is listed on this portal or Bugcrowd or maybe Yes We Hack or Integrity. You can, take any website to perform test. Not issue is there. Then how is, yeah, that is a very good one. Gotham, that is a very good tool. Before jumping on the, bug bounty, you can try to perform practice on the, that is Bubsuit Academy, because they have given a real kind of, scenario based test case and all the labs so that you can do, because here we have not a single website to perform testing just like a DVWA that thing. We have different website with different kind of vulnerabilities name, and they also mentioned that how we can perform the security after finding the vulnerability. So that thing you can do practice here so that you can expert in the as a burp suit first, and you can expert in manual approach, because here they will not recommend that you can go with any kind of automation tool to find vulnerability. So that's how you can enhance your manual testing skills. Okay, so that will help you to learn more things in less time. Even I have not solved all the labs actually. Whatever the labs we here you can see, I didn't have yet solved. It will take lots of time to perform sometimes. So due to some other works, I cannot perform all the labs, but you can all try because it will help you to learn burp suit in advanced level. That will give more things. Doing this, we can get identify a certificate as Prasanna, after completing this course, you will not identify as an ethical hacker because it's just a tag that we are using. There is a no global certificate or no kind of identity is there that you are a ethical hacker. It's just our mindset that if you do anything for securing the world, you are a become an ethical hacker. Just like we have the anonymous group is available. So anonymous group is not something like we can certify. It's just a thinking. It's just a, energy that we have to finding the bugs, to aware other peoples who are not aware of this thing. So that's a role responsibility that we follow in hacker community, or you can say in cybersecurity community. Okay. Then difference between do hidden. Okay, that is done also. That is done. Do we need to learn programming language? Like, yes, Hansraj. To finding more, becoming a pro bug bounty or hacker, we have to learn lots of new languages also. So that you can, do step by step, not just I say so you can start learning. No, take time to learn. It is a very long process to, become a pro. We cannot become a pro in 1 year or in 5 years or 6 years. It will take time to find new vulnerabilities because every day something is new, coming. So that is the thing is that we have no limitation is there in the cybersecurity field. Yeah. Then after completing this course, we are going to, okay. Okay. If I understood. Hansras, if you are stick with the web hacking, that is good, but you also have to learn about the network hacking also, because the reason is that if you talk about server side vulnerabilities, okay, server side vulnerabilities, if you talk about, so after finding the website bug, let's suppose we have find website hacking, okay, you are expert in that, but in the background everything is working on networking only, because if you are finding OS command injection, so you if you don't know the networking part, how you can find more networks. Let's suppose if you want to hack a web server where the websites are hostings, so this is also part of website plus network. So at the end somehow you have to learn to finding the IP address, to finding the DNS information. This is a part of computer networks. So you can say not directly but indirectly you are part of also learning network hacking plus web hacking. So both the thing you have to do expertise in step by step, that you can do step by step. Okay. You can take more example. We have RC is vulnerability, what we call as remote code execution. So it is also performing some command that will get, or you can have the shell upload vulnerability. So that is also a part of web plus network actually. So you are learning both the things at the same time. Just we have to understand the concepts. That is the thing. Okay. How to write a code in secure way, as we have learned some programming, but still don't know how to write a code. Prasanna, if you are in the coding programming also, first thing we have to understand the uh, code of standard programming, how you are using it. Second, you have to test your own code. So there you have to create a test case. Like what are the possible test case is there? Let's suppose you have created a one, which programming language Prasanna? Any that you have learned little bit? Just let me know so I can give an example with that language. PHP, C++, or anything else. Yes, Hansraj, you can, after completing this course, you can go for CA certificate, because almost the more than 70% topics is covered in this training. Same is available in CH part. So that thing you can do it. Yeah. Okay, so everything you have learned, C, C++, Java, PHP, everything. Okay, no problem is that. Let's suppose you have created a PHP login page, particular login page for the testing, for the login in the PHP. So here we have taking a username and password as a test case study. Okay, so what you are doing, you are creating a input values, and then after getting input value, you are submitting in a form. So let's suppose as a beginner, if you have created the form in get method, so this has become a vulnerable because the user credentials are going from URL. Okay, that is good, Prasanna, if you have learned at the C 12th class. Okay, and now you are improving the form into the post method. Now after getting, so even a hacker can hack this thing through burp suite because the data is traveled from HTTP header. So what you are going to do? You will now protect here the HTTP header protection you have to enable. So that thing you can do. Then you have to send the data into the CSRF token, CCSRF token. Yes, CSRF token you will create it. Then what you can do? You will learn about the session management part in the programming, that how you can manage the session. So every new user will log in, they will create a unique session and their cookies. So if you have sent in the header session ID, something like that, you will get it. So that you can enhance. Now you can replace, let's suppose CSRF is also vulnerable. So you can replace this thing with the JWT token to work on it. Let's suppose JWT token is also vulnerable. So that thing enable with the JWT token and enabling with the two-factor authentication. Okay, auth, that we call it zero auth, is code program that you do. So these are the approach how you can improving your own code to secure from hacker. So these are the things you have to learn in terms of becoming a secure programmer code, something like that you have to do. So as a beginner, everybody just learn, create and page, that thing is done. But as a good programmer with a secure thing, you have to enable these things also. Learn how you can strongly make your code more secure. That is the technique we do as a programmer. So they are also evolving and they will also require time to become a good programmer with experience. Same thing as a hacker, we also learning the things and we will also take time to become a strong in the website hacking and the network hacking. That's the thing is that. So every time we have to learn something new and we have to take time to implement that thing in a real scenario base. That is the thing. Okay. Any other question anybody have apart from this? I think I have covered all the question. Okay. Yes. As a beginner, whatever. Yeah. Okay. So I think every question I have covered. Anybody have any other queries? Do let me know. Apart from this particular part. No one? Let me check. Yeah. Okay, sir. I have a little bit confusion using Bobsuit and have a Raktim Das. See, Bobsuit is a interceptor too, actually. Bobsuit is, uh, it is an interceptor too. Okay, and Hackbar is just one plugin that you can use to enhance the functionality with Bobsuit. Bobsuit is a big tool. Okay, while Hackbar is a small tool that you are integrating in a verb suite to work to automate some tasks. We have some options in SQL injection that we can do because we don't remember every query. So that thing we can add in on it and then enhance that thing. No, sir, using Hackbar in yes. Okay, confusion on that part. So let me showcase you how we can add this thing, Hackbar. Let me showcase you. So it is actually an extension in Bobsu that we use. So here you can see Bobsu, you will go there in the option called extender, I think. No. Yeah, in extender, you have a B app stories available. There we have these other some different plugins are available that you can use it. So here you can search for Hackbar. Here we have this Google hack bar is there, or play bucket, I think. So you can use this hack bar, you can click and then you can install it. After installation is done, okay, then you can go to target and proxy. Let me just open the Firefox and let's capture something. Okay. And let me go to the, okay, let me first of all open some website like test PHP. Let's suppose we have found some bug in their part. Okay. So there I will enable the bug suit, go to there on it, and then I will just hit enter. So I got the header here. Now what you can do is that you can just send this thing into the repeater for a one safety purpose. Then you can right click on it. You can see in the extension you will get a hack bar. In the hack bar, we have option called like SQL injection, SQLi. So this is a one part of role that is we have. We have multiple different extensions are available that will help you to automate the burp suite, and it will reduce your time to performing the test. We have lots of tools are available. This is in the free version. When you use pro version, that is a professional. Maybe you're using with the crack version, not issues there. At then you will get more things. So there you can try to perform. Let's suppose I go to hack bar and I try to check the SQL injection on the union statement, or you can go with basic user and database. So you can just click on that. You can see automatically the code will be automatically attached here. You don't have to do anything else. Okay, so I can just copy, cut, and I will paste on the repeater part here. So I will paste here because everybody don't remember all this commands and that thing. So now if I send, so if I got some error or some response, that you can do a render here. So in the rendering you can get a little idea that yeah, how it will look like. So still getting something there. So now you can modify this query, because we don't remember every type of possible queries. That's why we can use some extension that will help us. So it's a small plugin tool that you can say you are using add-ons, just like add-ons. So that will enhance the working functionality of Burp Suite. That's the part. I think now it's all clear. Let me know any question in that part is there, they can try. Okay, here we have to do hit and trial method, because even I don't know that in SQL injection which injection is working, or database dump, that thing. So we have to do the hit and trial method, or you can use the SQL map, so it will automatically do. So both option is available, but in SQL map what actually happened, we don't have the control about the queries. Here we have the control about the queries, because we are selecting which query we want to go. You want to go with the order by, group by, you want to go with union select or basic statement. Or if I go to the let's suppose I copy this URL and then I'm going to the terminal, and let's start with the SQL map. SQL map hyphen URL, inverted comma, I am pasting the link, and space hyphen dump, just like a beginner, because I don't know nothing that how to use. I just using this particular command. Okay, so I just hit enter. It will automatically creating a query. So I just say it is giving yes. So stating, you can see it is automatically creating their own queries, concat, PHP language. So it is like automatically it is getting. So in this way, what actually happened, I don't able to got the any kind of part. So let's suppose I go with the enter yes. So you can see it is automatically checking the username, password, everything. So in this time what actually happened, we don't learn something new, that which query actually this found. And that is actually important when we are doing job, because in job what actually happened, the client or customer asks that at which point you have found this vulnerability. There you can see it is fetching a table called cart in, or maybe the accurate cart, something like that. So here I didn't get the idea. At the end we are dumping the data. That is good. Okay, that we can showcase that your website have all the dumping your data. But they will ask that at which query you are using this automation tool, so that the data is dumped. So that query, if you don't have information about the SQL injection, sorry, the SQL queries, So we cannot able to tell. And if we don't able to tell, so how the developers of the website owners will secure that thing? This is a part of role as an ethical hacker or as a cybersecurity engineer we follow, or as a website tester we do. Okay, so that's the thing. I will just stop it. We can see we got some data, something, yeah, there we got something. That's the thing. Okay. Can you share learning hacking experience from beginning to find your first bug? I will take, share that thing also. I will create some roadmap, and then I will share in a infographic way that how I started and, learning the bugs and that thing. Even I also started from DBWA, BWAP, then this website, then jumping to this some public or government-based website. There I found some vulnerability. Then I jumped to the bug crowd or hacker. So this is a one step by step I follow. I will explain and I will create some infographic PDF. Then I will share in the group. So you will get a little more good idea. Okay. Anybody have any other question or query related to tools or something like that? I think I have covered all the question till here. Okay. Okay. Oh, anybody have else any other questions? No. Okay. No problem. Is there any showcase any live session? Live session. I will ask to the Saksham sir if we allow. So I will showcase you. Not a problem. Is there? I will give that particular idea. No problem. Is there? Yeah. Apart from that, any other anything else? Okay. Yeah. So I hope I have cleared some more doubts. Even if you got any other doubts, you can write it in Notepad or something like that. So another week we have same time we have doubt session. So we will connect, and there also we will cover some more doubts. Or in between that, any kind of tools related options, anything is there, you can WhatsApp us in the group. We will help you. For as a beginner, Hansas, it depends on how much time you are investing to performing this test and practicing it. So it is not a fixed 1 month, 1 year. It all depends on how much time you are investing. You can check, or you can follow some Twitters, hackers. Here you can see if you go to their particular environment, you will get some of the names here who are already submitted the bugs. You can see buggy 3 bug. So they have their Twitter profiles. Like this is a verified one is there with a good reputation or something like that. If you go to all hacker list, you will get like these are the persons who already have found the bugs. Okay. So maybe you can connect with them on Twitter, or if they have not Facebook, they are not that much active. In LinkedIn, you can connect and you can ask their way of method of testing, get how they are doing the testing, that thing. So they will also give a guidance, because cybersecurity is a very good community. Everybody is helping anyone. So you can talk about them, how they are started, what are the tools they are using, what is the list of tools they are using. So that will help you to get a little idea and inspiration to from others that you have found. Somebody will get bug bounty after learning 1 month only. Some will getting the bug bounty after 6 months of learning. So that depends on person to person, that how much time we are investing to perform testing on a specific website or learn a one vulnerability properly. Then you can jump on a website. So I cannot say guarantee that depends on your learning capability and how much time you are investing on learning these tools and testing part. So that I can say. That is the thing. Yeah. Any other queries? Question is there? Anyone? No one have? Okay. Uh, no, Raktim Das. When we launching the CTF course, so there will be a combination of paid rooms, or you can say it is a part of some combination of hack the box, wall hub machines, or try hack me platform. We will take it if we are launching the CTF course. They will be not from the DVWA not BWAP, not Metasploitable will covering that. It's all from the hacking platform labs we have already. So from there we have taken the machine and their walkthroughs and how we have solved that thing. That will be the part of course in CTF course that you will get it. So it will be interesting and yeah. Exam pattern option, it will be I think MCQ based. Right now we have. I am also developing some web lab for the testing. So let's see. As initially, you can get idea that it will be a MCQ questions from the course that we have covered. Later, if we have created some new platform, so I will update that thing also. In meanwhile, the class is going on that way. Yeah. Okay. Nobody have any other question apart from this? Try to recall if any other question is there. Okay, so no problem is there. Try to perform, explore the platforms, and see the some blogs or some write-ups is also available or bug bounty. Uh, After completing this course, if you want to go with some new course, so we are also launching this ETF. Apart from that, you can work on this particular course. EJPT is there from e-learning that you can go through. It's also part of particularly website testing and that thing, you can try to apply for that particular part. It's a web application testing. So EJPT is there. You can go with the junior pen tester platform, or we have one more. If I click here, EW, yeah, you can go with this one first of all. Then you can go next EJWPT. This is a web application penetration testing. So this is a little bit advanced, but here all the thing is cover about the OAuth top 10, Ocean HTML. So what we have teach you, that is a course part is available. So that thing you can apply for the lab. They have online labs are available so that you can do again practice. And you can check out the syllabus. So they have the Bob suit, Nmap, Metasploitable. These are the tools they are covering. So the same thing we already cover. You want to take a certificate as extra, so you can take from here. That is the one thing you can do. Or CH, if you want to go with a CH, we can do CH also. That is alternatives are available. Apart from that, if you want to go any other alternative of CS, and you can go with the there we have security plus from company. That also you can go, but this is little like costly. Certificates are there like 30,000, 40,000 we have to pay in Indian rupees. So that is the thing. Even the EJWT is around, like, I think if not wrong, $400 it's a certificate. So if you have money, then you can go. EJPT is good because it's $200, around 15 to 16,000 certificate it is. So before going any certificate, try to perform practice, then you can later go on. If you are got confident to get a certificate, that thing I can recommend. Here you can see the syllabus part, TCP/IP, basic vulnerability test, Metasploit working, application-based attack, functionality and scanning part. So that's the certificate it is that you can try to perform. Okay, so these are the alternatives are available. You can go apart from our course, that thing you can do. Yeah. Any other question anybody have? No one? All clear till here? Let me know. Yeah, great. So now we start working and start hacking. Any kind of issue comes, any doubt is there, I'm available in the WhatsApp. So you can ping me if you got time. Maybe we can connect on Skype so there we can solve your queries. No issues that don't demotivate yourself. Like we didn't found any bug bounty or bug on real website. It's a part of learning and journey. So take time to invest. Later, we have lots of things to do. So it's not in a end of the journey. It's a start of the journey. So we have lots of things to do learn. And of course, we have some new courses are coming. So there will be more advanced hacking, like how to hack Windows systems, Linux systems, how to take a control. These are the things we're going to learn in that part also. Okay. Till learn, enjoy the time. Yeah, that. So thanks for the time. We'll connect next week for the new, doubt sessions. Okay. So thanks. It will be, I think, a CTF course we are launching. So we need to building that course, creating some tasks assessment also, and some quiz are also there. So thanks. Good night. Good night, everybody. Thanks for the time. Yeah. Bye bye. Bye. Thank you.